Howdy, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be trying to attempt to fix the roof where the water heater pipe comes out. So take you guys along with us. We'll see if we can figure it out. Okay guys, so I'm up on the roof. I don't like roofs. I don't like heights. I don't like ladders. Anyway, this is our problem right here. I'm going to uncover the tarp and show you the problem, and then we'll try to fix it. Alright guys, so first up is taking the shingles off. So if you come up closer, you'll see the nail right here when you lift up the second shingle, and this nail attaches this shingles. So after we got enough shingles removed to where we could access the boot, we actually had to cut off the boot because you could tell, one, it's in rough shape, and two, it was just covered in roofing tar. So after we got that removed, we were actually able to see the plywood underneath.
See, look how big that hole is. Why would you need a hole that big? You don't need one that big.
The wood was so rotted underneath that my brother could just stick his hand right into the wood. Fortunately, it didn't hurt the drywall or the insulation underneath. After we had taken more shingles off, we went ahead and went to town with the circular saw. So in order to do this, you need to use your circular saw and cut a square big enough from rafter to rafter so you have a nice place to put that new piece of wood. And we're gonna have to cut a hole in the middle big enough to slide over the pipe. You can see the pipe's a little bit shaky. Whoever installed this pipe obviously didn't do a very good job of tightening that down. Okay guys, so now that we got all that figured out, we got the hole cut out and everything, I went ahead and measured it, measured how big the hole was, where the hole was from the right side and from the top. That way I know where the hole is gonna go. And so I'm gonna go ahead and cut the OSB and try to get it to fit. So first I just cut my board to width and length, and then after that I measured where the hole was going to be, and it was pretty simple. All I did was just measure from the top to the top of the pipe, and that gave me how far down the hole is going to be, and then I did it from the right side to the right side of the pipe, which gave me how far over the hole was going to be. And so I test fitted it first with the hole that I made, and obviously the roof is at an angle and I didn't think about that at first, so I had to go back and make the hole bigger, an oval shape instead of a circle. That way it fits good. This is the third test fit, and it fit perfect. So the pipe, it doesn't have to be snug around the pipe because you're going to end up putting the boot and stuff around it anyway. You just don't want it too big. So there it is, put on there, and then there is Chase putting some caulk around it to seal it up. So there's the boot placed on there. This is basically just the piece to keep the rain from getting inside that hole and just kind of stabilizing the pipe. You put some plastic barrier on it, on the wood, just to keep water from getting in. And then there's him installing the shingles. You want the first row on the top of shingles to actually overlap the top of the boot. That way the water kind of goes over it, and then the bottom shingles are going to be under it. And in case you're wondering, yes, we did stabilize the pipe. It just took a few light taps with the hammer to kind of push it back down into the bottom pipe. And then there's him with some roofing tar. He's just sticking it underneath the boot just to kind of seal it up, so we make sure there's no water that will come through. Then just to make sure no water would come through, he put some nails in the four corners of the boot, smeared the roofing tar with a putty knife, and there you go, it's all done. Well, there you guys have it, right there. Now it's perfectly straight up and down, and hopefully no more leak. So this proves that anybody can do it, just be careful being up on the roof, but other than that, it's a pretty simple operation. So it would cost it a lot more for us to have a professional come out and do it. I mean, this maybe costed us $15. Granted, we did get the shingles for free. And that was about it. I mean, everything else costed us maybe $15. The piece of wood was $5. The black roof tar, I don't remember how much that was, but it was fairly inexpensive. And then the boot that went around the pipe, I don't know how much that one was, but it was pretty simple. Overall, it costed us, like I said, maybe $15, $20 to do, where it cost us maybe $200 to have it done by a professional. So it's great when you can do things by yourself. Don't need to call out anybody else to do it. Saves you money. It teaches you how to do something. So thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one.